your final call. I've been calling trophy for a good half hour now. This is your final call.
Man, I saw it. I was like, holy
in my mirror, I'm like, oh my god, that guy's coming. I got my foot through the firewall. I took somebody out who's obviously a contender. I'm sorry, you have a nice car, but it's fun for a first beginner, okay?
Yeah.
That was fun.
That's the thing. Come on.
Hey, welcome back to the American Made Classics YouTube channel. Today is a very awesome day because we are leaving for Cordova, Illinois, and hopefully a couple minutes, or hopefully less than an hour. We'll see how that goes. Waiting for Smiley to come along, and my parents are going to come along as well, and they're going to sell some parts, and Smiley and I, we're going to go drag racing in the Hornet that we've been working on for quite a bit. And didn't get as much done on it that I would have liked. The locker installation took a lot more patience and effort than I had initially anticipated. But, you know, I think we're just going to go there. We're going to just see what the car does. And it's pretty much stock format. I mean, the engine does have some modifications done to it that were done before my time. Definitely has a cam swap, has a aftermarket Edelbrock on it, and a Holly 4-barrel. So I mean, oh, and it also has some headers. I mean, I really don't think there's anything else as far as I know as far as modifications, but basically what took all of our time in these weeks was getting Frankentow ready to drive, and that was quite the effort. Mainly what was wrong that we wanted to get done for sure was the gas tank, which is in place, and also the leaf shackle, the mounts for that, those were in terrible rotten shape. Those had to get done. So still got a little bit of a problem with the gas fill. For whatever reason, the gas tank here, like the snout to fill the tank with gas, is a little bit higher, which makes it a little bit hard, and it's also rubbing a little bit on the bed, so we're gonna have to watch out for that. I don't wanna... I mean, we also put a spacer in there to lower the tank down a little bit. I mean, it's also custom-made bracketry to hold it in place, which... the original metal that was in there was rotten. So... man, we had a scare a couple days ago with the brakes and the brake booster, which is part of the you know, power steering setup for the hydro boost. That started leaking, and man, this thing, the freaking belt was squealing. Everything was just going wrong all at once. So I mean, we put new calipers on the front, new hoses, took a hydro boost from one of my trucks out back. That's junk, and luckily that hydro boost unit is good, knock on wood. Did a lot of wiring. Had some broken wires in the back, running to the back, like for the lights. So I mean, this thing also pretty much ate up all the time we had. And Smiley was the one that was majorly working on this. But I mainly had the largest help with the installation of the gas tank, and of course the wiring going back. Smiley was working on all kinds of all the other odds and ends. He put mud flaps on it, got those shackle mounts installed, tied up the muffler. He got the radio working inside so he can have some tunage. Man, I know I'm forgetting something. You know, probably kicked my butt, but for not remembering. But I'm actually feeling pretty confident that we might get somewhere, and I think we'll get there safely. I really do. So, hey, today's the day we're gonna leave. We're gonna start or at least I'm going to start loading it up as I wait for everybody to get here. So, yeah, today's the day we're going to leave. It's going to be an exciting weekend. We're going to go drag racing. It's going to be my first time. I've never actually drag. I've ran down the pass or down the track once. I've made a pass. That's all I've ever done as far as like, it was just for fun. I did that in my 6-cylinder AMX, and I had a 20-second pass, and I didn't really want to drive that thing over 70 miles an hour, so I let off. It was a 20-second pass, so yeah, well, we're gonna hope the Hornet does a little better than that. We certainly will see. And yeah, I'm kind of excited. I really am. I'm not kind of excited. I'm really excited. A little nervous at the same time, so I guess that's kind of why I don't know. I guess I'm a little nervous. You know, I don't want the car to break. You know, I've had it for so long now. I mean, I know all of its flaws and all of its limits, I guess, and we're definitely going to be putting it to its limit. Actually, back in 2014, I took this car to Kenosha for the AMC Homecoming, and I drove it all the way down there. And on the way home, it actually bent a push rod. So I remember on the way home, I was like, holy crap, this engine sounds like crap. And pulled over, and I actually had it towed home, and it wasn't until I got home, you know, I took this valve cover up, and you can clearly see there was a rocker arm not in the right position, and the push rod was clearly not in the right position. So, I mean, yeah, so I mean, that was just driving. Of course, that's at sustained speeds, and I was pushing it a little bit, you know, I was going 70, 75, so... Of course, if we're going on the drag strip, we're going to be hopefully going faster than that. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So we're going to get it loaded up. And as soon as everybody gets here, we're going to start heading out. So follow along. Here we go. And just like that, the Hornet is loaded up. And we're just waiting for my slow parents to measly meander their way here.
And we're gonna. And they've been getting ready for 20 hours.
Yeah, next door, right? Yeah, They actually have a little bit of a drive, but whatever. That's why I told them a half hour earlier than when we actually wanted to leave. So they got about another 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So anyway, we're gonna wait for them, and then we're gonna hit the road.
Helps my hand record. So what happened, Rob?
We have a flat tire in one of the inside.
The inside dual on the driver's side, yep.
And,
I was kind of wondering why the truck was leaning, and then we were hearing like what we initially thought was a rock and a tire.
It was a rock and the tire going around.
Until we stopped to a stoplight and we heard psst, psst. So yeah, this air pump at this quality gas station does not work. So we are going to try to limp it to the repair shop Rob called and see if we can get this tire replaced or repaired.
Who knows? We might be buying a set of 4 tires, because I mean they have good tread, but I mean they're not the greatest.
I looked at the date stamp in about 2014, but
it's not bad.
We'll try.
We'll see what happens here.
All right. So you may be asking yourself, what is Frankentoe doing backed into a shop? Where is the Hornet? And where are we? And what is Clint Black doing today? Well, I can answer everything but what Clint Black is doing today. So we are in just north of the Wisconsin Dells, and we were coming through the Dells. We're in the southern part of the Dells, Lake Dalton, near where the Interstate I-90-94 goes through and Highway 12. We were hearing like a tick, 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 tick when we were running, and we thought it was a rock. So, but when we came to a red light, we can hear it as an air leak. So, sure enough, the driver's side inside dual on the back had a leak. We pulled into a service or gas station there. Couldn't see anything in the tread, so I feared it was going to be a sidewall issue. Called up this shop, Hovland Service, north of Wisconsin Dells. They're in Wisconsin Dells address. Told us to bring it on by.
So yeah, so if you're
So we are waiting here. Rob and his dad ran to Baraboo, Wisconsin, which is south of the Dells, which we were going to be driving through, and is picking up 3 brand new rear tires. They only had 3 in stock on the size we needed. The 4th one that we're leaving is the best of shape of the bunch, and it has a date stamp from 2014 versus the 2010s from the other tires. The tire that blew out had a leak on the sidewall on the inside, so that's obviously needs to be replaced, and the other ones are as equally dry rotted and cracked, so we're just going to go ahead and do the safe thing. So unloaded the Hornet here, and now we are waiting on tires being mounted up, balanced and thrown on, and we can throw the Hornet back on the truck and get our way back to Cordova. More to come.
$800 later, and we got some tires. The 4th one is going to have to come at a later time, but Dad says he's going to make a special trip for I don't know what reason, just because he's nice, to come get my last tire. But we're going to go try to roll with 3 brand new ones and pick the best one that's on the truck, and hopefully it'll get us there.
3 new tires are on. Got the inside here, this outside, since they didn't have 4 tires, this is the better of the tires. So Rob's just going to go get the Hornet, and we're going to line it up and get it loaded again. Oh yeah, look at those. Hopefully no issues from here on out. Where are we?
Well, we're at the hotel destination. We stopped and said hi to the guys at the host hotel. Basically just a quick hi, we're here, and then our hotel is not the host hotel because I just decided to stay where my dad wanted to stay, and that's gotta have a casino involved. But hey, it's kind of nice because it saves me money and saves you money. We can just basically room in with them.
Yep.
But anyway, we're at the place where we're gonna shack up for tonight. We're freaking tired, crabby, probably want to find something to eat, or maybe indulge in a bag of chips.
Maybe.
It's been a long ride. Frankentoa was a little bit stressful.
Fortunately, we left at what, noon? Sat around for 3 hours, unfortunately. It doesn't seem like it was 3 hours, but it's 10 o'clock now. So, but no issues minus the tires, thank God. So I just got to go through tomorrow once we get to the track. I got to bum a extension for the torque wrench to retorque the rear wheels. And retorque those tomorrow once we're at the track. But yeah, there is absolutely no oil. Nothing. Yet. Well, yeah, give it time, but nothing leaking underneath, which is nice.
That's a first. Frankentoa usually marks his territory.
Well, give it time. Yeah, we are shacking up in Bettendorf.
Yep.
So tomorrow is going to be getting up.
Actually, we don't have to get up that early because the gates open at 9. So we could actually, in some cases, sleep in till like 7 a.m.
I'm still 7. I'm still going to be up at like 6:30. So
7 a.m. sleeping in.
Yeah. So yeah, then we'll at that point, I'm guessing we'll grab something to eat here or in town, and then boogie on over to Cordova on the other side of the river, and then get the Hornet off the truck and see what is going on.
Probably we're gonna plan on leaving the truck at the track if they let us. That's probably antifreeze.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's leaking antifreeze, but
don't mind that.
We'll just pretend we didn't see that, and pretend it's condensation.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, so more updates to come tomorrow.
Yep.
Excited?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. A little bit later than we are normally. That's all right.
Okay. Riveting footage of watching Rob walk over a ribbon. Okay, what's up?
So
hold on, Gremlin.
We're here. It's Friday. Everybody's kind of still piling in. It's probably about 10 o'clock now. Things are just starting to get loud, which is what I like to hear. And yeah, today, Friday, is mainly more of a show up, show your car, you know, mainly to check out the swap meet type of thing, see what people are, kind of goodies they're bringing. And then I know they have a learn to race meeting at 3 o'clock. We're going to try to attend that.
And we're racing the tow truck.
Right.
No.
That's backup plan.
Yep.
But
If they'll let us.
It has to be AMC powered though.
Oh. Well, we can throw an AMC sticker on the motor.
Right, okay. So,
just talking to some people, and
yeah, we're having great hospitality already. Some guy let us use his sunscreen, so that was nice. The guy in the beautiful orange American.
I have a feeling he's going to be watching this video.
He's probably watching right now. Thank you for your hospitality. And I didn't catch your name, which I'll have to go ask in about 5 seconds.
Like right now, or right now?
Right now or tomorrow?
Like right now, or right now?
He's watching it right now.
Okay. Are we filming this right now then too?
Yes.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure we're on the same page.
So as you can see, here's the show field.
Yep, it's still early. There's still plenty of cars rolling in.
Everybody's still just coming in. And mainly the big day is always on Saturday. Friday, sometimes people can get off if they can.
Yep.
Usually Saturday's the bigger day, as long as it's not raining.
Hornet posted up right here. We got the trio of orange. But man, look at this.
It's a nice little cruiser.
Yeah.
And I love the orange.
Yeah, that's a nice pop color. Now are these are factory paint stripes, right?
Yep, that's the C stripe.
I like that a lot.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, Group 19, that's part of the AMC performance package. I'm not up to date on my muscle cars from the 60s, like I should be, but
yeah. And you got another pissed off
I
AMX.
I specialized seriously in its late 70s and 80s. We got cruising there.
Sounds like a 258.
You know, I haven't seen this one car, but my first year here in 2018, the gosh darn thing did wheelies off the line, and he still ran a 9-second pass.
Well, so those that are watching, I have never been to a drag strip in my life. The nearest one to where we live is a small track near Eau Claire, Wisconsin. On that, it's about 3 hours, not even. Otherwise, Great Lakes Dragaway is down by Kenosha. So I mean, that's a haul too. So this is cool.
Yep, and here's the swap guys, and pretty much they're in full swing right now.
Yep.
got some cars on trailers.
At peak. So what you do is you take that dial and you set it at 34, and you watch for 0 on your balancer and hold it at about 3,000 RPM, and that'll tell you where your peak is. I got tons of power on both of these cars just doing that. Now it lowers your idle timing a bit, but it definitely helps on the big end, like if you're starting to get into it. Or cruising. I would hope helps with your fuel economy and power, like, you know, just kind of tipping into it, it really helps it start to pull. Yeah, these things love operating around that 3,000 RPM, so like maybe max of 4. After that, they kind of fall on the face. It's all right.
Hey. You missed a spot.
Yeah, I know.
It wouldn't be a
It'll
car
be
show
lot-
if someone didn't say that.
It'll be a lot, yeah. It'll be more than one, I'm sure. What a pair.
I love this car.
Hey, I used to know him.
You'll figure it out. You'll come back here.
Well, maybe they took that off.
She don't feel good. That's fine.
This is where the Hornet will be at about 5:30 tonight.
Yep.
Smiley wants to know, and so do I, what is it going to run?
We are projecting somewhere between the 14.5 to 15.5 quarter-mile time.
So that's our expectations. Set the bar low. Maybe we should go 16.
So then we can be really ecstatic when we run faster.
How about happy is 14.5, and the minimum happiness is 16.
We're gonna expect 16 or 17 and be really excited when we run a 15.
We'll see.
This is a cool track.
Yeah, it's nice and flat. That's step one.
I know there's some tracks that run slightly uphill.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. And I've got everything I think I need.
Okay, we just got done doing the about hour long learning how to drag race safely, get some information in us.
Yep. Good class.
Good little class.
Good drag racing 101.
Yep, not just for people like us that never have. So I'm running shotgun for a couple of these test and tune passes, as long as Rob doesn't go over about 90 miles an hour. So we'll just get our feet wet the first few runs, just so I can kind of get the feeling too, because I've never been down a track in my life. And we'll let this Grammy go by. Holy shoot!
That's Mr. Jake Bertalo.
Then that has a set of tires on that. Anyway,
Nash.
yeah. So I will probably about after the third or fourth pass, I'll hop out and resume video from the outside of the car. Yep. And then I am hoping Rob's gonna be running the Gambler race tonight, and he can go into detail later about that. And then tomorrow's bracket racing.
Yep. I think it's still a bracket style tonight.
Well, yeah, for the Gambler. And probably tomorrow's when we'll probably screw around and try to get another car camera going.
Yeah, so first off, it's test and tune at 5:30. We're gonna head over to tech, hopefully we pass. Hopefully everything worked out the way we wanted it to. And then I think they had, oh, then it's Gamblers after that. Gamblers is at 8, and then it's actual dial in. So we're gonna see what the Hornet runs, get some passes going on, and then we gotta figure out our best time and then use that as our dial in.
Yep.
And hopefully we stick to that number.
Yep.
And Shannon suggested that we just, as our first trips down, know, the drag strip.
Get to know where everything is. Know where
Basically drive slow.
know where half track is. Know where the end track is. Know where the exit road is. Just to get familiar with it.
Yep.
So, and that's very great advice. So.
Yep, we're gonna do that. Probably 3 passes. I'm gonna do that. Probably 50% throttle, then 75, maybe 100. I don't know. We'll see.
Yep. All right. Well, we will see you out on the track here.
Yep.
Waiting in line for tech. Bunch of cool rebels sitting here. Rob knows more about these cars and the owners than I do, so.
I don't know everybody, but you know, if I see someone I know, I'm definitely point them out. Like Jake Bertalo driving by before.
Yep.
You know, that type of stuff. Obviously, Stefan Halverson's ahead of us. Pretty hard not to mistake that guy driving around.
Yep. I'm kind of sad he doesn't have plates on it. He has a parachute, so that, you know, if you have a parachute on a car, it doesn't matter how slow it is, it makes you a badass. Same thing with the supercharger.
Just the parachute in general.
Yeah, if you have a parachute or a supercharger, instantly a badass. So yeah, we'll get through tech here. Pretty simple for what the street class that Rob's running. And then we'll see about making first passes, getting to know the track.
The anticipation and excitement is starting to build.
Is it?
As we sit in line for tech, it's starting to build.
Yep. I think once we get on the staging lanes is where I'm gonna be like, you know, this is pretty cool.
Yep.
You may have to bleep that out, but
I will.
Bloop that out. But yeah, this will be cool. All right, so we made it through tech with flying carpets. Rob is currently getting the second tech card for tomorrow out of Frankentoe. That's going to be for tomorrow only. He's got his tech card for tonight, so they're going to be able to fill that out tonight for tomorrow. So we'll be getting in the staging lanes here soon. Right, Rob, we passed tech with flying carpets.
Something of that nature.
Yeah. So
Basically just told her it was a street car and she said, okay, see you later.
So we'll get that filled. You just stabbed me.
Oops.
So we will get that filled out and then get in line and make our first initial pass and see how it goes.
Yeah, here we go.
You can still comment what you think this thing's gonna run in the when Rob gets it all, you know, dialed in.
Dialed in.
See what she runs. Put your guesses down below.
It's gonna be spicy for this car.
So what do you think realistically?
I mean, really, I'd be happy with faster than 15.
Okay, so faster than 15. I would say 1450 to 15 once you know it's all dialed in and all that after your test passes, I think.
Well, we're gonna do 3 passes first that are just literally just drive it down the strip. We said that's it. Just going on Sunday drive.
Yep.
That's it.
Like you're leaving church and going to the store to pick up some bread.
Yep.
So we will see. We'll let you know, and hopefully we achieve our goal.
Gotta start somewhere.
Yep. I'll start.
That green AMX next to us is literally rumbling this entire car. I am rumbling. My head is vibrating. Well, here we go. I'm gonna drive around the water though.
Not gonna. You're gonna spin them anyway?
No. see how it hooked up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, first pass, 17:55. And I was not even.
No, not even giving it.
There's a whole bunch left there, obviously.
Yeah. So this is gonna be good. Go that way, I think.
Oh, let's go this way.
Okay. Well, so this is definitely gonna be quicker than both of us think. I think.
Could very well be. I mean, I was about close to 100% on takeoff, but then down the track, I was about half to 3/4.
That's neat.
What was my reaction time?
0.441.
Wow. So I can.
The other car had 0.0818. So yeah, he started definitely. I think you could probably cut it at the first yellow. Or the second, the third, the last yellow.
The first yellow or the second yellow was a little too soon.
I think the last yellow, as soon as you like that, I think you should be able to. So we'll go get back in line. You gonna do a burnout this time?
No, I'm not gonna do a burnout this time.
Why not? Just a little one.
No. Good. Not yet. Maybe my third time.
Okay.
That was 100% floor.
Not bad. What was a mile an hour?
Going 80.
Well, not bad.
85.
Not bad. We'll see what your reaction time is, because I did see you left on the last yellow, so I'm sure we picked up on that. Third pass. Doing the warm up on the tires.
Nope. Too much stick.
Too much stick. All right.
Just make sure we didn't hurt anything by doing that.
Okay, Rob, what's going on?
What's going on? Checking fluids at the moment.
We're letting the car cool down just a little bit. Then he's going to jump back in.
Solo passes.
As in solo passes, shave a couple tenths of a second off the time that way.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't worried something could break. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to limit myself to 3 passes. We'll see how it goes after 3.
Yeah.
If they're consistent enough, I'm going to call them good.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that time, you know, to the best time.
Yeah,
because take that as a dial in. Because not that I don't want to run it hard. I don't want any unnecessary passes. If I get comfortable with it and I find I'm getting pretty consistent,
yep. And then we can
just take it.
Then we can let the car cool down. Then you can enjoy some racing yourself from the stands.
Yeah, you know what? My reaction time has been pretty consistent.
Yeah.
Pretty
very.
recently.
You shaved over quite a few bit off of it.
With this being an automatic car, it should basically tune itself. You know what I mean? It's going to shift hopefully at the same time each time.
So
this car, besides the wheel hop, that could be the only.
Likes my purple one.
Yeah.
That could be the only thing here. If I wheel hop, well, then I think I can drive around.
Yeah. So. Yeah, unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that, but yeah, those slapper bars would have been nice.
I know,
but
we're full.
But that is for the next time we race this. I mean, we may take a trip up to I can't remember that track name, up by Eau Claire.
I've never been there. I don't know.
I think Rock Falls, I think it is. It's a nice little track. I believe it's quarter mile. I don't think it's eighth mile. I don't think anything in the upper Midwest is eighth mile, for my knowledge. So, and that'll be a good. Also, I mean, to get a cooler day. It's cooling off right now, so. So everything looks good.
Yeah, everything looks good.
So I'm gonna jump up in the stands. I think find a nice spot and get some action shots up there, some live action.
All right, sounds good.
129 and he let off before the end. Holy crap. There's no traction to be had. Either you spin or you will hop. Gonna try to catch Rob here at the entry of the staging lanes or by the tow truck. I'm not sure what his thoughts are right now. He's spun pretty good at the line. We did have about an hour or so delay, or half hour delay, due to an engine blowing up at the top end on the right lane. So tires were cold, engine was cold. He spun pretty good on the line. So it spun pretty good.
Yeah, wheel hoppage too.
Oh, it hopped? Yeah, I couldn't really tell.
Yeah, I mean 17.8, which.
What was your reaction? So you're still cutting good reaction times at .288.
I'm pretty consistent reaction.
Yeah. It's just fighting the traction. We're on a couple-year-old BFG radial TAs.
And I don't have any slapper bars or anything to help with that hop.
We were gonna put slapper bars on it, but they would have to do some modification. Tires would have rubbed, so we'd have to space those out. And we'd have to modify either the bars or something for the shock mounts.
I might just have to leave on like half throttle. And not really.
And plus you gotta remember the track is cold now too.
Yeah.
So the glue isn't as sticky as it was. So yeah, I'd say leave another time or two at high throttle, see where you're at on this cool track, and then kind of base your time for the Gambler for that. But I tell you what, seeing that top fuel, I don't know, or top, whatever it is, holy crap.
Yeah,
getting punched in the chest.
It was pretty
That's wild. So, all right, well, I'll get back, post it up, and see you on the next pass.
Yep, we're gonna try again here.
Yep. 1622 at 82 miles an hour. That is, I think, the best DT. About average mile per hour. He's gonna be so stoked to see that. He's gonna be so stoked to see that 1622. Oh. We will wait up here for him because that is awesome. Yeah.
Cordova's horrible about prepping.
Is it?
16-2.
Yeah, I saw that. That's not
I
bad.
can actually hook.
Yeah.
That right lane, for whatever reason, I actually hook for once.
Nice.
The left lane I spin and wheel hop, and then the right lane I just hook.
I'll say all the other runs on the right lane were fine.
It's the opposite here, so.
My reaction time 153. So I'm getting better at my reaction time too.
Yeah, 6-1.
You want
Ooh,
to work on your car now?
that ain't bad. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I gotta check to make sure. I was smelling some coolant. I want to go check it real quick.
All right, yeah, we'll go by Frank and Toe.
You're gonna have to help me.
So Rob said he smelled a little bit of coolant here.
Yeah, but it might just be getting a little warm. The
There.
transmission tunnel was warm as well.
Okay, so yeah, might as well let it cool down.
I could feel it on my leg.
Yeah.
Well, 16.2.
That's
That's my best time.
yeah.
I'm almost willing to bet to dial in at that.
If you make sure to get in that right lane.
If I get in the right lane, yeah. But, you know, even when see, every pass that we did except one,
Yep.
and every pass on the left.
Yeah, if you gotta kind of make sure you get in the right lane. Looks like we are leaking brake fluid around the seal on the gas on the master. No, on the on the cab here. I put my hand. Instead of putting my hand here like I thought I was gonna put my hand here.
Good job.
So, but no, it's just wet. I don't see it dripping. So. So yeah, not bad. 16.22. That is awesome.
We got a zip tie. See that plug wire is rubbing on the steering shaft.
Yep, we got one in Frank and Toe. So now it's time for the AMC Gambler race. Rob's gonna go buy in on that race series.
You mean I'm gonna go make a donation?
Why?
I don't know.
So give the viewers at home a quick rundown of what a Gambler race is on the way over there. So
you pay $20, and I don't know if they draw a name out of a hat. You get lined up. Doesn't matter who you're lined up against, if they're a fast car or a slow car. All you do is just tell what your dial-in is going to be. So,
which means what you think your ET is going to be.
And then the closer you are to that, the better. The closer you are to your dial-in time means you can win. So who's ever closer wins, but you can't come over.
Sorry, there's a Camaro behind us.
They're obnoxious.
So you set your time. So let's say he just ran a 16.22. So let's say he sets his dial-in at 16.22. And if he runs a 16.20, hold on, let me roll up this window here. So if Rob runs a 16.20, he's disqualified because he ran faster than what he dialed in at.
Just like the Price is Right.
Just like the Price is Right. So if he runs 16.23, he's golden, because that's awesome. And now the goal is to be closer to that time than the driver in the other lane, correct?
Yes, but if you both break out, whoever broke out the less,
Yep.
at least.
So that is the gist of the Gambler race. So we're gonna go see what's going on and buy in, or donate. right, the Gambler races have started. Rob's
Couple of AMC AMXs on the line. This
He's in the
is
back of the
hot
pack.
rod version that AMC put out. Usually came with a 401 motor in them. Someone came with like a 340 something in it instead. But the faster car came with a 401.
1301 to 10E3.
On his 1083 dial. 060 light is not too bad.
Stefan Alverson in the left lane.
Matador, the big red machine over in the far lane.
Got a Matador in the right lane with a 401. Not sure what's done to it.
Kind of quick. It's like about a 2-second head start for the Matador.
Got robbed on the right
Hot
lane.
Rod Gremlins came equipped with a 300 cubic inch motor. I think it was either a 340 or 360, but a 401 does fold right into them, and some of these Gremlins are equipped with 401s.
Come on, Rob.
Blue car is a Rambler. Not a lot of these left. Kind of a rarity to see one in such pristine condition. Little orange AMC is going to get quite the head start, about 5 seconds. We'll see if the Rambler can chase him down.
Come on, Rob. 16-3. Woohoo!
The orange AMC takes the win.
Yeah, Rob.
Lane 8 trophy, you should be in lane 8. This is your final call. I've been calling trophy for a good half hour now. This is your final call.
I went 1636. I spun a little bit. So I borrowed that guy's paint pen. I put it to 5. I don't want to go to 3 because I can still obviously run 16.2. So I thought I'll add a 500th or whatever that is, 500ths of a second or 5,000,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, not bad though. I saw it. I was like, holy.
My mirror, I'm like, oh my god, that guy's coming. I got my foot through the firewall.
Yeah, when you're past a certain point, you can't tell, and I'm like, please. And I was like, oh god. I was like,
But
hell
then
yeah.
once I saw the finish line, I was like, I think I'm gonna get across it first. I saw my mirror how fast he was coming. I did. I mean, barely.
Yeah.
Probably by a tire.
Oh wow.
Because literally right at the finish line, he blew past me. That was like probably the fastest guy here. I don't think anybody else is going 938.
No.
He went 940.
Yeah.
0.2 off.
Yeah.
I went 1636. That's 0.15 off.
Yeah. Barely.
Barely got
But f***ing got him. That is awesome. That is awesome.
Woo. But even in the right lane there, I don't know if it was my reaction time was like 0.037.
Holy sh**.
0.037.
That is badass.
So
that is perfect.
I treed the crap out of him. He was like 0.22 something.
Yeah.
So. Okay. Hey, this is already a win. I took somebody out who's obviously a contender. I'm sorry, you have a nice car, but it's fun for a first beginner, okay?
Yeah.
I did that was fun.
That's the thing. Come on.
And it's only 20 bucks. I would have been happy if I still lost.
Yeah.
It's just like a little icing on the cake.
Yeah. That is awesome. That is really awesome. All right, it is just after 10 o'clock Friday night. Unfortunately, just after our gambler runs were finished, they were running some other local championship runs or something like that, and unfortunately a motorcycle let go on the track, dumped oil for about 1/8 of a mile. Rider's okay, he kept it up, that's what matters. So they've been working on cleaning it up for a while now, and
almost 2 hours.
Almost 2 hours. So they said, well, the track conditions are going to get worse with dew and all that stuff coming in, so it's going to make it slicker and snot out there. So we are loaded up. We're going to go get some gas on the way back to the hotel and maybe see a thing or two on the way.
And they're going to have the rest of the gamblers races tomorrow. They're going to give us one shakedown pass to see what you're doing and what your car is doing. And then you got to make your dial in off of that, and whoever wins, wins type of thing.
Yep.
So we'll see what the Hornet can run tomorrow when it's daylight out, and obviously the temperature is going to be different.
Yep. We'll see how the track's different, how temperature's different. So yeah, we'll see you in the morning.
Where am I going to park? I guess we just got to drive around to find a parking spot.
Yeah.
Plunk. That locker's locking. Well, you want to drive around like that fool, or we just want to...
It's up to you. Probably go up, probably park wherever you want. Good morning. It is September 11th.
Yep.
Unfortunate 20-year anniversary of the horrible terrorist acts on New York City. And it's also day 2 of the AMC races in Cordova, Illinois.
We're gonna make our way to get some go-go juice. And then
Shove some groceries down our neck.
yeah. We're not gonna get any slush puppies. That's too much time.
I think you're supposed to take a. I think you're supposed to go straight.
Well, I guess we're going straight now.
Oh, we can go across the stoplight. Oh yeah, we were trying to find ourselves a place to get refreshments and then head to the track. We'll see you when we get to the track.
Yep.
All right, so we just got to the track, unloaded the tires and other stuff we had in the trunk of the Hornet out. So those by Frank and Tow. They're over there. Pits are sounding a little bit more alive this morning. More cars are showing up since today's a Saturday for the actual bracket racing versus the test and tune and gambler run last night, which Rob's in the lane for the gambler round 2 right now. So we will see how that car does today. His best time yesterday was 16.22, I do believe. He set his dial-in at 16.25, I do believe, is where he set it today. I think they're gonna get one test pass and then straight to racing so they can change their dial-in, I do believe. Okay, round 2 of the gambler. I do believe this is a test run and not a timed run for the event. Rob's taking his one test pass. 16.28 at 83. That's a good consistent number with what he was running yesterday. That's damn good. His call out is 16.25, and I think that's where he should keep it for tonight or for today. 22, we went under. Damn it. We broke out. Yep. We broke out. Damn. Oh, we'll see what Rob has to say for himself. I think you gave her a little too much onions.
If I would have had a 1620 like I had last night, I would have won.
Yep.
So, hey, that's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna change that number to a 1620 and.
Oh, you're out now.
Well, for the races later today, that will be in the next video. Catch that up. We're doing regular bracket racing.
Yep. Lane 3 is stock class.
So this was the continuation of last night's race, the Gamblers race, which I'm just happy I won. I had won one race.
Yep. You
and I had a blast.
Beat a 9-second car.
Hey, thanks for watching. And check the next video out when we go regular bracket racing. It's all AMCs. And see you next time.
Yep.
Hey, thanks for watching the first part of our trip to Cordova, Illinois for the AMC Nationals, or the AMC Races event that was held for me, it was this past weekend. So anyway, for you, you're going to be seeing this, about 6 days after it will actually happen. So it's going to be released on a Friday. And then I'm going to get part 2, which would be the Saturday's action of the trip, part 2, you know what I mean. The second part of the trip is going to be released the week after I release this video. So don't miss that. You definitely don't want to miss it. Some awesome stuff happened. I learned a lot. The guys I met were awesome. Everybody was receptive towards me and my friend Austin Smiley. You know, we were treated well, greeted with open arms. The seasoned veterans shed a lot of light on us, a lot of expertise. Especially a big thanks to Shannon Halverson for all of his pro tips, and especially the Drag Racing 101 class. Greatly appreciate all that advice. Definitely going to use what we learned here for future, for future races, and just, maybe in the future we'll also put a different car together. One that's not just for, maybe that other car we'll have will be completely for the track and not street strip, like my little Hornet here. I mean, obviously maybe we'd want to do better than, you probably saw the time that's written on it. But anyway, you'll see all about what happened on the second part of the trip in the second part of the video. So like I said, that'll be out next week, the week after you see this one. So you don't want to miss that. And then actually probably the week after that, it's either going to be a couple days after or the week after, I'm going to release a video of just the AMC races in general. Just, the footage we took of like the swap meet. Like we have a picnic on Friday. I have some video of us at the picnic. The car show, more of the car show. Of course, there's not a whole lot of footage because a lot of that we were spent, ourselves drag racing. So I'll probably release something for just so you get a feel of what the AMC races is completely about, other than just, our experience racing. So this video and the next video is going to be about our experience and what we went through, like on the trip to get there, what we went through with just specifically our car. And then I'll release, after those two videos, a video that just basically shows what the AMC races are about. In a nutshell, it'll probably be a shorter video. So yeah, catch those. And we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for tuning in.